Welcome to my Koh Phangan video. After Koh Tao, we went to Koh Phangan. We stayed right on Haad Rin Beach, and if you don't know Haad Rin Beach, it's the place where the full moon party actually takes place. A party I never thought I personally would attempt, but here we are. But before we get there, let's rewind a bit and let me show you what else we've done and what else you can do on Koh Phangan. So we took a ferry from Koh Tao's pier, on the small, busy pier, to Tong Salah pier on Koh Phangan. The ferry took about 2 hours from A to B, and from there was maybe 30 minutes. The shuttle from the hotel picked us up and brought us right to Palita Lodge. So we stayed at the Palita Lodge, which is a rather big place with many small bungalows, and we had a small bungalow each. The Palita Lodge is a beautiful place, has a big, beautiful, refreshing, cool pool. It's green, it's lush, and it's beautiful, it's big, spacious, and you can have breakfast and your food right at the beach with a beautiful view of the ocean. The first thing we did when we arrived there was grab something to eat, go rinse off, and jump straight into the pool and enjoy the goodness. It was just a necessity after this trip from Koh Tao to here. We're on the way for 3 hours, so we needed time to cool off. And also, the full moon party would be the next day, so we just took the first day to decompress and to arrive at Palita Lodge. One great thing about Palita has nothing to do with the amenities itself, but we found a new friend. It's a dog called Scooby, and Scooby was a cute little companion that we didn't expect. We immediately fell in love with her, and Scooby doesn't have an owner. She at one point apparently just showed up, and ever since then everyone accepted her as part of Palita. The breakfast was included in Palita. However, I have to say right away that the breakfast was not the best, not in terms of quality, but in terms of system. Instead of having an all-you-can-eat buffet, you'll get a sheet of paper where you can check the thing you want to eat. However, the restaurant in itself offers food. The food is okay, but one thing for sure is that the servers took sabai a little too literal, I think, because them bringing your food might take some time. So if you're in a rush, maybe go to 7-Eleven, which is just around the corner. And now let me show you what the room looks like. This is the room. Balcony. There's no sunlight coming in, which is fine because it means the room is not getting all too hot. You have everything you would possibly need: a TV, a little fridge, enough storage space for longer stays, an AC. The bathroom looks very modern, contrary to the rest of the room, with a little safe underneath. And well, that's me. Big mirror, another one, and this is the bathroom. Very nice. And fear not, the rooms we had, and most of the rooms are a little further away from the beach itself, which means even though there is the full moon party, you will be able to sleep. Today is the full moon party, which is a first for me. I just had a full moon dinner provided by Palita Lodge for 1,800 baht, which is not cheap, but they offer a lot of food throughout the night, from 7 to 11 p.m. I guess. Then we can just go to the full moon party right away, which has already begun. After eating, we went into our rooms to get ready. We got ourselves some glow-in-the-dark paints and went all in. Just sitting there painting each other and ourselves was a nice experience. You can get painted on by some professionals on the beach and in and around the full moon party itself, but we decided to take matters in our own hands and just enjoy some quiet and peace before we get into all of the hassle and busyness of it all. What? He smells like shit. He's going all out.
Now we are done.
So the boom party started and we went there at 11 p.m. and suddenly it was like 3 a.m. and I gotta say that was enough for sure. My partying days are far off behind. I've had it. I'm done with it.
This is crazy, y'all. Crazy as hell.
After that wild night, we wanted to take things slowly. It was our third day, so what the fuck. Also, we're just a lot more on the calm and relaxed side of things. So my friend went to rent a scooter, which led me to having my first ever ride on a scooter as a passenger. And I now totally get why people are obsessed. And it was pretty fucking amazing, I gotta say. Other than that, we just decided to hang out by the pool with Scooby and decompress and relax, take it all in. And you know, it's a vacation, so we are vacationing.
She loves that shit. We're now on our way to Raham, and it's like a little cafe, bar, restaurant type of thing with sunset view. And I've seen it on YouTube before, and I really want to go, so this is what we're doing today. We've arrived at Koh Raham. It's so pretty.
It took 40 minutes from Palita Lodge to Koh Raham. As a side note, Palita or Haad Rin Beach is quite far off from like the main attractions of Koh Phangan, which means you either definitely need a scooter or a car, or you have to pay for Grab or a cab or anything, which will be expensive if you stay more than a few days.
What the fuck is this place?
What can I say? I was just in awe. You know, from the last two videos that I love me a good view, Koh Raham was just a whole vibe. It's the next day and today Inge and Gunn are leaving, so we brought them to the pier and sent them off, which was sad, obviously. Unfortunately, I had some issues with my skin and I was generally in a more hermit type of mode, which is why I didn't spend too much time with them this time around compared to last year. And seeing them leave made me kind of regret it. You know, it is what it is, but this is not farewell forever. After seeing them off, we decided to go to the Amsterdam Bar, which is a bar slash viewpoint. We went there to have a drink, to calm down, to decompress, and to maybe just a little bit to overcome our sadness because Inge and Gunn left. And the view was absolutely stunning. One thing I can say about Koh Phangan, and I haven't seen too much, but the places I've been to have stunning, beautiful views. the Amsterdam Bar. We were quite hungry, so we went to grab some food from the food stalls right outside of Palita Lodge. And it was real, authentic, delicious, affordable Thai food. A place where Thai people go grab their food after work is done, I believe. And that's a place where you know you will get good, delicious food for sure. Another great thing about Palita Lodge is that you can get free surf and bodyboards, which we did, but I definitely didn't want to try to surf. I didn't see myself being able to do it, so we got some bodyboards and still failed miserably. I couldn't even stay on the board, even though I didn't have to stand up. Maybe it was because of the waves, maybe it was because of my lack of balancing, apparently. But it was fun for sure. Of course, it wouldn't be a beach day at Palita without Scooby joining us. Here she is, just chilling with us. At night, we went to check out Haadrin Walking Street, which is just around the corner, to grab some food and maybe a drink or two. And I was pleasantly surprised that it was not busy at all. But I figured that most folks come for the full moon party and just leave the same day. As usual, one of my highlights was food. We found Mama J's Thai food, where the sweetest ladies made us incredibly delicious Thai food. You just felt like you are coming to someone's home and they're offering their warmth and kindness. It is the last day before departure, but my friends have found another place to watch the sunset, which was pretty close by. And the place was called the Blue Ocean Bar. So we took off by scooter, which is honestly just so thrilling. As I said before, once you have had this experience, you kind of get obsessed with it. I mean, at least I did. And this is the Blue Ocean Bar with kind and warm people. Again, that is something that usually is said about Thailand. I can only confirm that people are usually very kind, welcoming and warm. But I would also say, just keep that in mind, it depends on how you are behaving as well. So if you are being a turd, don't expect too much kindness. I surely was not disappointed by the view. It is our last day, the day of departure. I think it was the perfect amount of time for us on Phangan itself, considering that we were on Haadrin. I don't know if it would have been different if we were somewhere else. One thing I will miss the most is definitely Scooby. And eventually we had to take the ferry back to Samui for one last night before heading to Krabi. So we wanted to take the plane from Samui to Krabi, which is why we took the ferry from Phangan to Samui to stay there one night. We stayed at the Nest Samui, which is also a pretty cute and chill place to stay actually, and it's exceptionally clean. They also have a pool. For a few days stay, I think it's the perfect accommodation to just cool off. Next day we went to Samui Airport, to the most beautiful airport I have ever been to thus far. And again, at this time I was more perceptive to what it is really like, and I was able to roam around and check out the airport for real this time. I was not disappointed at all. And yeah, with that, this is how Koh Phangan went. So would I stay at Haadrin again? Maybe not. I mean, for what it was, I'm glad we did it. We got to experience the full moon party. We had grand views. We had a beautiful beach, a little chaos, a lot of calm moments, and you know, Scooby. For Scooby, I would believe that it was worth it. But for the next time, I wouldn't stay at Haad Rin Beach. I would go somewhere where you can access different areas more easily. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I hope we will see each other on my next video where we are in Krabi, on our beach to be specific. So thank you and see ya.